Hello everyone, welcome back to the art time lapse. Today I'm doing a piece on gray tone paper and this piece is called Time to Heal. I've been doing so many anime fan-based pieces lately, so I thought I'll go back to kind of like my roots of like kind of watercolor floral pieces, a little bit more abstract, just to step outside and do something a bit different. It's kind of like an artistic exercise and like warm up. So here I am using gray tone paper and just using watered down gouache with lots of water, so it has like almost this water color like effect. Of course, with each subsequent layer, I really have to give it time to dry before adding on layers, or else they kind of blend in together. So that's just a little tip if you're interested in trying out acrylic gouache in the future. Right now, this painting is at a stage where it looks really messy and you have no idea what's going on. And I'm really hoping that we go past that stage and push through and get like a nice piece at the end of it. I think that is maybe a struggle that a lot of artists face, at least for me. Getting past that ugly phase where like you just like, oh, I have so much hope and dream and faith in this piece, and somehow it's just like kind of wrapped up to this like ugly blob. But I'm told time and again that like sometimes that blob is not as bad as it looks to me compared to other people. So I think the end message is to have faith in your artwork and just kind of push through, even if it doesn't work out exactly the way you've done it. At least you've put in the time to practice and get some experience from it. Like for me, my artwork certainly didn't turn out like this in the beginning. It took quite a bit of practice, and I want to document my experience and also my practice sessions so you can see how my artwork kind of like progress and grow over time, and not necessarily going from 0 to 100 right away. So halfway as I'm doing this piece, I realized I forgot to document the whole process, which is really unfortunate. I just couldn't find the video clips in between, so you have hopped to like kind of like near end session of this piece. After I did some of the loose white wash work, I used a Sakura jelly roll to finish the peonies and also some oil pencils to bring out the girl that is kind of hidden in between and behind these flowers. I've chosen peonies because I think in ancient times it symbolizes healing, because I think it's a medicinal component that they used for healing in the past. I don't think it's the case nowadays, but I really love the symbolism behind flowers, so I've decided to integrate it into this piece. So gray tone paper is a really great type of media for you to practice in, because like when you're using gray tone paper, you focus merely on the highlights and the shadows, which for me is like the fun parts of a piece of artwork. I don't really like to do the mid-tones in between, so it's a great way to practice if you want to try out a mid-tone or gray tone paper. Here I'm using a Sakura jelly roll that has like this metallic sheen to it. This one's actually a gray sheen, kind of like a platinum kind of like color. I've never tried it before. I thought it would look really cool if I did. It did turn out looking a little bit dull and gray. However, if you put it under the sun and like see it in a different angle, you would see like a nice sheen to it. And it looks darker and lighter depending on the angle you look at the art piece, which I really love. I love the idea of everybody looking at the same art piece, but depending on the angle that you look at it, you get a different perspective. And I think it's like that for any problems or like any issues we face in life. Like sometimes we just need a reminder to look at things in different angles and different viewpoint in order to get a alternate solution that you never thought of in the first place. Just reminds me to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. So I hope that this piece will give you the same inspiration when you see it as well. So here, adding in the details of peonies, I really love doing these doodles of the flowers and the peonies. They're so delicate and like so beautiful as well with each petal that I add on. Here's a closer look at the finished piece with the girl and also the jelly rolled white highlights I've done. I think the white on white, the jelly roll, that is the white ink on the white gouache, actually looks really beautiful. It feels really airy, very dreamy, and I love how it came out. So that's the finished piece. I feel like she's a bit shy, going through this time of healing, but at the same time like happy. Like happiness that glows from within, like a smile that naturally comes to your face when you least notice it. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this art time lapse, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe and stay creative, everyone. Bye for now.